Yo, what's good? Welcome back to another Bulldogs career video. Coming off our first defeat of the season, suffered at the hands of the Tigers. It is now the 9th round of the NRL season and we're going up against the Cowboys, who are currently riding a 3-game winning streak, and they're also sitting 8th on the ladder. We've got a few lineup changes here. First of all, T-Rex is back, and he's starting at second row for the suspended Josh Jackson. We've also got Clemmer in at lock, Eastwood moving into the second row, and Faitala Mariners onto the bench. Oh, and there's a change in the back line. Parrott's in on the wing, and Brad Abbey's been dropped from the team. I might just keep mixing the team around as I go through the season. We're going to kick things off here with Josh Morris, gets an offload to Tony Williams, passed one and tackled on the 40. Second tackle for us, we're in their half already. Goes to Reynolds, and Clemmer takes it to the line here. Fourth tackle for us, we go to Clemmer, switch of play back to the short side where we actually have numbers. And it's Hopper in space, he's going to grab her to the middle. Not enough power on that grabber and scooped up by a Coot at the back. It was a pretty decent attacking set by us. As we get ready to take the punt, and it's a terrible kick. Taken by Tolman. Third tackle for us, attacking the right side. Clemmer with the short ball to Graham and he takes it to the line there. Fourth tackle for us. We go to Brett Morris. There's a nice cutout pass to Eastwood in space. Passes to Garvey, who then pops it to Hopoati, and we get tackled there. It's the fifth and last here, and as you can see, everyone's standing deep, but we go to Garvey and we just drill it into the end goal, playing for a repeat set, and we do just that. Off the dropout here, it goes to Tolman, and we pop an unnecessary offload and turn the ball over. We're about 20 minutes in here, returning the kick with Morris, and we're tackled there just outside our 30. Michael Lucian's in and he's out dummy half here. Lucia takes it out. Goes to Tolman, nice inside ball. Back out to Tony Williams in space here. Trying to beat the fullback, but there's just no speed. Fifth and last for us, goes to Mbai. Another grubber, and it's going to be another repeat set here. First tackle off the dropout. Wide ball to Faitala Mariner. Nice short ball to Hopper in space. Cuts back in field. And he's wrapped up eventually. 15 out from their line. Attacking the blind side. And Brett Morris gets taken. 5 out, and this is where a majority of the game's been played so far. Inside their half. Pass to Hopper at first receiver, gets hit, and then we drive over the line here. Scoring the first try finally. As Mbai goes to kick to extras and we miss it. I thought it was going to go over for a sec. But we're back anyway. 30 minutes in. Attacking the short side once again, and Rona steps in. And he steps back out, turning Michael Morgan inside out. I'm going to put a little replay up here of that footwork by Rona. As we run the ball here. A little spammy with the passes as we get wrapped up. On the 30 here, 5th and last for us. Lucia takes it on the 5th and last, deciding to run the ball. And again we're attacking their left side. It's the weaker of the two in my opinion. Nice pass to Rona in space. Tries to put a grabber through, but we run out. As we take a look at the halftime stats here, it's been a pretty even game. The Cowboys defense has been pretty solid and it shows on the missed tackle count, and even our defense deserves a little credit because we've been pretty solid too. As we jump into the second half here, we're with the ball. We go wide to Reynolds. He goes out the back to Morris. In some space here. Draws and passes to Parrott, and we're away down the sideline with no one in front of us. We're about to extend our lead here with the second try, off the back of some pretty decent ball movement. This is one of the reasons why I brought him back into the starting lineup, because his speed is way faster than Abbey's and he'll be great for finishing off tries. As we get the extras there off Mbai, there's no doubts at all. Right in front. Back with the ball here. Wide to Cassiano. Beautiful short ball to Mbai. In the open here, but we get caught from behind and dragged back a little bit. It's the 4th tackle now. Looking to go left as we throw the wide ball to Tony Williams. To Reynolds, and Reynolds gets hammered there, about 45 out or 35 out from their line. 5th and last here, goes to Williams, and we put up a high ball, midfield. Chasing with Parrott, but it's taken cleanly there by Taumalolo. Gets past one. And the Cowboys are with it here on the second. Nice fend by Gavin Cooper. And he gets past the fullback. Racing downfield, and he's going to score the first points for the Cowboys in the 60th minute here, under the posts. So obviously JT will slot that over. Back with the Cowboys here, cost Jason, and we get pinned offside. Nice little scoop from dummy half. First tackle when they go to Taumalolo, puts Taumo in space. One-on-one with Morris at the back, and Morris in a struggle tackle and manages to rip the ball out. Big play from Morris there at the back. As we get the ball here, we immediately shift it to the left to try and create that overlap, drawing pass from Reynolds to Parrott, and he's just racing downfield here, running towards that right corner post, trying to avoid Coot here. He is gaining on us, but he won't quite make it, as we just barely make it to the line. Decent try nonetheless, quick thinking to create that overlap on the left, as our kick here hits the post. But the game's pretty much over for the Cowboys, I think. We're up by more than a converted try, so I think it's safe to say we won this. Spreading the ball here, and Brett Morris gets tackled just about 12 out. Attacking the short side once again to Mbai, puts a little chip through. I forgot about the win there, but I'm pretty sure the kick was on. Cowboys are going to close the game out here with the run from Bolton. Makes a little break, but we're with Brett Morris, so we're going to catch him from behind as we chop him down. Tackle just inside halfway there. They go wide to Morgan. Quick play the ball, gets past our fullback, and he's going to race away to score a consolation try here. Decent try as Thurston gets the extras, and it's going to close the game out. We pick up the win, 14-12. As we look at the full-time stats here, Sam Parrott's going to pick up man of the match, and it was a pretty close game overall. And as always, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.
Every day that's you and me, all day that's us, boo. Came through with that new thing, see I don't know why I trust you. Crazy now I'm just too on, maybe now I'm just too gone. Maybe now I'm just looking for that same vibe that you on. Cause I'm out here with my boys, going crazy in this bitch, overseas.